First, the user would enter the WordPress proxy search screen and search for the BDR proxy. Once we find and download it, we will install the plugin. We select to activate the BDR proxy plugin. We now go to and view the default settings of the proxy IP address and port. We then go into the WordPress config file and enter their defaults to start. We are now showing where the user will go to subscribe to the AWS Marketplace as on example or option they have to run the proxy and DPIA application from. Here is where the WordPress user can select the size of machine and plan they desire or need in the proxy and app and it shows all the pricing options based on computing power and needs. Once the user makes their choice, the first thing they will do is to start the application and proxy with this simple command. Once in, the user will select from the menu the proxy administration screen. The user would then copy the IP address of their new instance and use this to open up the DPIA app proxy interface to establish what IP addresses and ports to use for the proxy. For the MySQL host, the optional SSH configuration, the use of the AWS key or their user ID and password. Upload this configuration to update all necessary files. Now the user changes the MySQL port to the proxy port and the localhost port to an IP address of the local host. As we see, prior to refreshing the configuration on the WordPress properties and updated the files, when the encrypted data is read, it returns that data in the encrypted format. Once everything is updated and the website is reading the data through the DPIA port, the encrypted data is presented in its decrypted readable format, so it is business as usual.